Hey there, this is Ari in Lion King, and you must have heard about my past story with my crush, my first crush, and well, how it ended up. So, here's another story for you guys. It's actually a small talk on an incident that happened in my past, but it's cool because I got a good learning experience out of that. Well, it's about my first girlfriend, and I don't remember what exactly happened to her or what happened to me and why did I get into it, but I was so fascinated by the fact that I'm getting a girlfriend and it's going to be so different. I'm a big guy now, and I was so happy. I was so happy. So here's how it starts. I was in the eighth grade, maybe. Yeah, I was in the eighth grade, and I was paired up with this really nice girl. So usually how it goes on in schools is that every boy has to sit with a girl. And well, yeah, some people liked it, some people did not like it. But most of the time the teacher had to, select the students who sat with each other. And yeah, so well, I was paired up with this girl to sit with. And let's name her Michelle for now. Uh, yeah, let's name her Michelle for now. So, Michelle and I had this really good thing. We were good friends and all. At first, it was like as if we were connected or something because we almost like spoke on everything. We were in the eighth grade, and yeah, eighth grade was fun. So, I was a basketball player at that time, and as you may know about the story with my basketball team, how I got a team together and how we went for competitions just because we got to see girls. And yeah, just for that. So I made a team, a basketball team, and it was pretty cool. Just for this girl called Sally, who was my past crush. Names are hidden. Okay. So here it goes. Michelle and I were like really good buddies. We used to like talk every day. I used to come to school and I used to like have a good time with her. Like, not in that way. I was in eighth grade, but yeah, we were good friends. And everything was going really nice. She used to help me in studies. I used to crack jokes and make her laugh all the time. And everything was really great. And at home, like after school, we used to talk on this site called Yahoo Messenger. I don't know, it's dead. It's like, it's been a long time. So, yeah, basically, I used to talk to her on Messenger. Let's call it Messenger for now, because why not? Yeah, so we used to talk on Messenger a lot, like after school. Like, what are you doing? What are you eating? This, that, this and that. It used to go on and on and on and on. And to be honest, it was pretty fun, actually. So what happened, Michelle and I started talking almost every day. That when we used to go to school, we used to like run out of topics to talk to each other. And we used to like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. We're going to sit down quietly on our benches and we're going to study quietly. Yeah, so that's how it happened exactly. And as far as I remember, one fine day we were talking on Messenger, and it was a sunny afternoon. I was not at home, I was actually outside, and I think so, I was at my grandparents' place. Yeah, so yeah, I think I was there and I was using their laptop. Yeah, I was using the laptop and I was like, she was online, so I sent her a message, like, pinged her, like, ping, what's up? And instantly she replied, hey there, how are you? What are you doing? I think so, it went like this only. Yeah, I think so, it went like this only. So apparently we were talking for some time and the conversation went to such a stage that we suddenly ran out of topics. And she knew about Sally. She knew everything about my past because she was my best friend. I considered Michelle as a very close friend, a good friend who, understood me and was there for me. Yeah. So coming to the story, well, Michelle started to ask very weird things like, do you like someone? Are you going out with anyone? Are you single? And as a 8th grader, I was like, no, why is she even asking me these questions? Isn't it like obvious that I've been a loner in school? Because I was a loner in school. I used to not interact with anybody, and I used to like be by myself most of the times. And I used to enjoy that, to be honest. But she asked me a question that got me puzzled. She was like, if you got the chance to date anyone and go out with a girl in our school, whom would you go out with? And I was shocked because there were many at that time. Like, to be honest, there were like a lot of girls, and I was in the 8th grade. So, yeah, So I said, I don't know. So she was like, be specific. There must be someone who you like or who you crush on. It's not possible to not have a crush at this age. So I was like, I don't know, because I didn't want to actually show and tell her there are a lot of girls. So I was like, I don't know. And she was like, be specific. What do you think about me? Would you go out with me? And for a minute, I was like, whoa. There was like a flush of emotions in my body. I was like, whoa. Is this girl asking me out on a date? Is she asking me to be her boyfriend? There were so many questions going on in my mind. I was like, for a minute, I was like frozen. I was legit like this. And then I realized, yeah, why not? Like, yeah, I was 8th grader, so it's fine for that time. I mean, so I told her I would love to go out on a date with her, and she is perfect. So she was like, great, that's fantastic. Now we are boyfriend and girlfriend. So basically, she was my first girlfriend. No, that's not how it ended. I'll even tell you guys how it ended, because what's the fun if I don't tell you how it ended? So, Michelle and I came to school the next day. We discussed how we are going to be this cute couple going out, discussing things, weird things. Too much information. Should not tell you. So, yeah, we came to school the next day, and it was really awkward between us because, when you have this connection between someone, when you are friends, and suddenly it changes when you become boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know, many people experience this, and they tell me that I think our relationship has changed after we have gone into a relationship. And I be like, isn't that the same person you were talking to? Why are you so awkward? So people are like that. Some people do, some people do not. It did not happen to me, but it happened to her. She was behaving really, really awkward. And I was like, okay, it's fine. It's chill. I mean, there's nothing different between us. We are still the same, right? And later on, she understood after 2 or 3 days. Sorry, I just cracked my knuckle. And so it goes on to be like, she started helping me out in studies. And we just started using a lot of taglines for each other. It went on for like 3 or 4 days. And then I started... she did not like the fact that I was a boyfriend because I did not understand what was happening, but I could sense that something was wrong, and that, she wanted to distance herself from me because she would not sit next to me. She would get up and sit next to someone else. She would not come online. Even if she was online, she would not text me at all. So I was to wonder, what is wrong with this girl? Is she like, was this a joke, or was she just playing around to see how it feels like? Because that hurt. Yeah, anyways. It went on for like about 6 days. And on the 7th day, she comes to me telling me, Aryan, I don't think so. This is working. So, let's end this. And I was like, oh my god, was this a joke? Am I a joke to you? For a minute, I was literally like that. I was so sad because, when you have this first girlfriend thingy, it's like, it's gonna last, it's gonna be there, she's the one, oh my god, she's so cute. But that doesn't work out, to be honest. I was a fool, like, to even get into that relationship, because I was so sad after that. I wouldn't even call it a relationship. Maybe puppy love? Yeah, that would be the right tagline for it. But anyways, she broke up with me because apparently her friend had given her a dare. Since we were very good friends, we were kind of like best friends, she had given her a dare that she has to date me for a week. And that was the challenge. What would happen after the breakup, or what would actually happen. So she went ahead with it, and she put me in a place that I was stuck. I did not know whether to go forward or whether to go back, because I really liked her as a girl. She was good, she was amazing, she was sweet, she was caring. But at the same time, the fact of lying to someone and playing with someone's feelings just hurts another person. And I was there in that place, and many people have been there in that place. Even though mine was like a teeny mini small thingy, there are people who have experienced it in the big picture. So what I'm saying, that love is something which you get over time. You may not find the one instantly, you may not find the one even in 10 years or 20 years, but eventually you do, because true love is there somewhere hidden, waiting for you to come and grasp her or meet her. And yeah, you get it, right? So based on this episode, what happened, I had written a song, and that song's name is Kya Hai Ye Pyar. Well, when I was in the 9th grade, and that song was apparently for her. Later on, I modified it. It was for another few more girls. So I'll be releasing that song really, really, really soon. And that was my first girlfriend to you guys, and her heartbreaking story, my heartbreaking story actually, to like what she did to me in the past. But it's fine. I learned a lot that I should wait for the right one, and I calmed myself down that this is not right. You cannot just jump and like any girl you see, or get played around with these girls. It's not advisable at all. So yeah, I learned a lot because of that reason, and I fell into that. It's fine, everybody does make mistakes, right? So, and I got a cool song out of it, which I'm going to release really, really soon. And it's going to be on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, JioSaavn. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be big. The song is really good, and I've been waiting for it to come online for a very, very long time. So I hope you guys liked this. If you did, do share it and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, obviously, that's there. And when the song is out, the links will be everywhere. If you do not follow my Instagram, you can do so by following Aryan Sharma Lion King. That's it, folks. See you in the next podcast, maybe. Bye.